I think Cardano is ready to go absolutely insane. Even though the last couple of weeks has been filled with crazy amounts of fear, mostly because of the SEC's allegations. You can see, for example, this right here. You can't read it perfectly maybe, but Revolut to delist Solana, Polygon, and Cardano after the SEC security label. I still think right now they've been forging these massive partnerships, the massive fundamentals, and growing insanely well in the DeFi space, that it's about to take off. It's about to pop off. They're about to go insano style. And I personally think, even though I'm not your financial advisor, that buying some Cardano right now is not a bad idea. I've definitely stacked up. And again, I'm not affiliated with Cardano. I'm getting no money to make a video like this or anything. All I'm saying is people are overlooking just how hard these guys have been building in the background. And I just want to quickly bring it to y'all's attention. The fact that these guys had a mission, all right? They had a proper mission of, let's not be too innovative in the sense of, let's make something nobody's ever thought of before. No, let's see, for example, what Ethereum has done. Let's see what some of these others are doing. And let's make sure that it's done in the best possible way. Through peer research approach, to make sure you research all the different edges to every single thing, make sure it's thought out well, and then execute upon it. Build a proper roadmap for the long term and execute upon it time and time again. These guys are just awesome. But again, what I've been trying to state here is that for a very long time, Cardano's had hype. Even back in 2017, they used to be one of the most hyped up projects out there, but they really didn't have any product. Right now, their product is built out and they're expanding upon it. One of the articles here, Marlowe celebrates its launch, enabling anyone to create apps on Cardano. This was not possible very shortly ago. Like, this all is coming in so quickly, basically, and it's going over a lot of people's heads, partially because of bear market and partially now, perhaps, because of SEC pressure, where they're just mostly seeing all the negative news of being delisted or probed, so to speak. Yet again, this news just came out. Big day for Marlowe and the team at IOHK. Joined by the community, we're celebrating the launch of Marlowe, a set of tools that simplifies the development of secure smart contracts and applications on Cardano at Poolsize Co. Lisbon. I think there's right now ETH Barcelona, and at the same time there's also an event here over in Lisbon. Again, to give you an idea, with Marlowe, developers can use reusable templates, a contract testing simulator, and robust APIs. Developers also have access to sample apps to pick from and the opportunity for an easy setup. But honestly, those are all small parts. Here's also how Cardano looks to incentivize contributors on governance actions, and they've written down in an interesting manner, right? This is a good summary here. Cardano is moving towards its final stage, Voltaire, with unwavering determination. Well, the final stage for now, I suppose. Voltaire will allow anyone on Cardano to vote and submit governance actions. The fate of Voltaire is dependent on how CIP Cardano Improvement Protocol 1694 proposal vote goes. In its current form, the proposal lacks incentives and is at risk of spam and manipulation, so obviously it does not get put in. A Cardano Foundation technical director has proposed a groundbreaking solution, though. And even though I'm a little bit against the name, one of the proposals here is basically a simple tax, where if you want to propose an idea, you know, you kind of like, I guess with Indigo and like with a lot of others, you pay, let's just call it here, 1,200 ADA to put up a proposal. And if it passes, you get the money back. And if you don't pass, you know, if the idea gets slapped down, voted back down, at least the money goes into the treasury. So basically goes to the voters. In theory, the only part there could be that they want to smack down ideas so they can get money from, or I guess through the treasury process. But obviously at the end of the day, 90%, let's just call it, of the people voting actually are doing so in the best interest of Cardano. And so logically, there's just incentives to both sides, you know? If the idea is okay, but not good enough to increase the value of Cardano as a concept, not necessarily only the ADA token price, but Cardano enough, well, perhaps it's better to just slap it down. But at the end of the day, if it's, 2,000 ADA split over so many people, it's not really any money. You're hoping that all these improvement protocols actually help out. They actually do improve. And so to have a little bit of a fee for that is definitely not a bad idea, but that's all coming up. But yeah, governance, action, anything of that sort is extremely important. And Cardano is working on that right now as we speak. At the same time, an interesting one. A Cardano fan, well, Dan Gambardello, gives reasons why ADA will soon start outperforming everything. So let's see what he said. It was interesting to me. Let it be known that Cardano underperforms in bear markets and outperforms in bull markets. This is the exact recipe that excites me about ADA. Perfect ingredients for any value investor. All this without even mentioning the fundamentals and DeFi season, which is upon us. And like Ada Will here says, and I think this is very much true, in the bear market, they ramp up the FUD extra hard. And in the bull market, reality comes knocking. Because at the end of the day, Cardano, I really believe, is one of the most shit-on projects. They keep pooping on their head so ridiculously much, when in reality, I'd say Cardano and the way they've built themselves is better than 99. Okay. I agree with that, actually. 99% of the crypto space. It's better than most of them. It's better built. It has a better roadmap. It's a better idea. It's just done well. And that's really, really hard to say for crypto projects. Anyway, record-breaking ADA DeFi TVL. DeFi, they're taking over. If DeFi season 2023-2024 comes up, Cardano's going to be at the top. Cardano's power unleashed as total value locked hits new milestones yet again. They're doing well. Here's just to give you guys an idea of what Cardano is looking like and how things are flowing. They are breaking record after breaking record. You might say, well, they're down ever so slightly. Can't you see the upwards curve that's been building for Cardano? They're doing absolutely amazing, absolutely stunning. And why is that? Because it doesn't look like it, right? We're not breaking highs. That's because you're looking at it in USD. Look at it in a Cardano sense and take a look at just how absolutely wild the total value locked on Cardano actually is going. It's just, I'm slapping my head here, you can't see, but it's just going insane. It's absolutely massive the way that Cardano is revolutionizing the space here. Again, they've been slept on for so ridiculously long. And I'm also part of the problem. I kept on saying, well, they're not ready. They don't have a proper stablecoin yet. They're not ready. They don't have this. They don't have that. But again, when looking at their numbers, it's right now that they're picking up the pace. They really are expanding massively, and people are starting to notice it. I just don't want you guys to sleep on Cardano right now. And one thing I'm about to say before I tuck off here, actually two things. One, once more, make sure you press that like button. I'm not even sure if I said it at the start of the video, but make sure you press that like button. You get absolutely nothing, but at least it makes me happy. So that is definitely something cool. And second of all, if you want to at least, join the Discord. Link is down below. It says XRP Ripple, whatever. It's just a cool crypto group where you guys can all chat, hang out, hopefully talk about trades, talk about your new investments, talk about cool stuff together, hopefully as a cool group of sorts. And now let's quickly talk about what I think is going to happen to ADA. So the way I see it, right, is it's basically going to keep following Bitcoin for the most part, with the general direction being upwards. I don't see a world where Cardano does not triple the all-time high. If you didn't know, the all-time high for Cardano is about $3.10 or so. I do not see a world where the next bull cycle, Cardano does not go as low, right? Because that's what I can call it, as $10 per coin. That's because they got to these valuations when the hype was still mediocre. I know there was hype, certainly, but the products were not built out that much. And so the hype couldn't have been more than just that hype, built by nothing, based by nothing. So it's not truly as crazy, I think, as the hype is going to be, now that they actually have products, now that they actually have the TVL to back it up, now that they actually have the kits and everything to back up their story. So I'm excited about Cardano. Yes, I am. And I expect a lot of good things to happen for this project, regardless of the SEC. Actually, screw the SEC is all I can say about that. I don't think they can do anything to stop Cardano, because we've noticed better than ever with these decentralized protocols, whatever the SEC says doesn't matter. Worst case, oh wow, Cardano cannot be bought by US citizens. Annoying, sure, but screw that, because the project will not die. We all know that Cardano is not a security. ADA is not a security. It doesn't make sense. And so yeah, to not keep ranting off forever, I'm extremely bullish on Cardano. I think you guys are all on the same page here. If you agree with my thoughts here, let me know in the comments section down below. Make sure you press that like button. But most importantly, guys, if you want to keep up to date with all the most important crypto news, make sure you put that notification bell on, because what if something crazy happens? You need to be notified. And that's about it. See ya.